Alright guys, so I cut another fairly long piece of wire. Just gonna label this one as my positive. That way I know which wire is which. And then we'll hook this bad boy up. Back on to get some fans going. So I'll just use a solderless connection, I mean, till I figure out a better frame for this thing. Okay. So, I'll get rid of this crap. Guess I really got that on there this time. There we go. So, I think I had this guy just hooked around here, and then the clamp was just holding it on, making a connection like so. Then positive to the positive end. And if I throw the switch, there we go. Come on. What happened? Oh, there we go. Whoops. What do we got? Bad connection here. Yeah, bad switch. So the fan's running. I need to really mount this up on something. So it's not wandering. But yeah, definitely works, and definitely this fan's never moved so quick in its life. It was so because it was originally designed to run on 2 AA batteries, they were in parallel as far as I can tell, or maybe actually they may have been in series. So when they're in series, it gives a little more voltage. It increases the voltage, right? So by adding just a 3.2 volt DC lithium battery, a single one, that basically takes care of that, and you go from there. Now I'm going to feel some wires here to see if anything's getting warm. Oh, shiza. That red wire is warm. And that must be what I was smelling burning. So, yeah. Let's not do that. And shut that off. So, that red wire is pretty warm. What I can do, well, first thing I'm going to do is disconnect this battery. In case, just in case, guys, just in case. If I take this housing apart on the fan, I'll see how easy that's going to be. Okay, it shows there's a screw right here. So we'll take this housing apart, and if I can increase the wire size from that frigging telephone wire, super thin wire, then might be okay. Though I wouldn't want to leave it unattended, because lithium batteries are something else. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah. There we go. Whoopsie. Oh, the whole cage and everything came off. Let me tilt the camera down. So, here's the little motor. Oh, and she is smoking hot. So, it's probably not a good thing that I have a lot of, see, lithiums are funny. They can throw a lot of power, and it's probably not the best idea to do that. But that little motor is gonna make life easy for me here. I just don't want to burn the tiny house down from a little project like this. So that's the little motor there, guys. There's the loads, obviously. So I don't know if increasing the wire size is going to help me much, because, you know, who knows? This damn thing. And that motor's fairly cooking there, so I don't know if it's a good idea to continue. It definitely works really well, but yeah, I don't know if that's the way to go. If we could set that on something, clamp it, we'd be okay. But anyway, that's just kind of proof of concept. Hey, it works. I don't know how long exactly that thing would last, but definitely know that the batteries are working fine. And I wonder if I wrapped like copper around this to absorb some of that heat, so it wouldn't cook the motor. Something like that. But that's something else to dink with later on. My battery is just about dead here, guys, so I'm going to be heading out. I didn't get a whole lot done today. I was just messing around. I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying to produce a bunch of videos for you guys that are halfway decent, because what's going on is this is one of the only days off I have from work. And normally when I have a day off from work, I really don't feel like doing anything. I think everybody else is in the same boat with me on that. Money-wise, I'm going to be, let's see, well, money-wise, I'm saving up for that vacation. But we're gonna be okay. Work has finally picked up, and work has actually picked up so much that I'm gonna be swamped, and that's why I need to produce a ton of videos for you guys in a short period of time. And you know, it's gonna be one of those things. Will I run out of videos, or what's gonna happen? Type of things. This is a 12-volt motor too. Interesting. I could always wonder if I could put the fan motor, attach it to this, the bottom of this, and see if the heat transfer would be good enough that things would happen. Hard to say. That's for another time though. So my battery's dead. And I'll get back to you with more videos as soon as I can, guys. Like I said, work is super busy. This is my only day off. I could barely do anything here because I basically don't have any resources at the moment. I need to figure out what I'm going to do. The back storage room has always been a disaster. I need to find... I kind of got the storage area layout where I want it, but I got to fix the aquaponics setup because it looks like hell. I got to make room for batteries eventually, but that's on the back burner right now because the obvious. And I got to do some strapping across the ceiling in there so I can install the rest of those LED lights and ceiling fans. And they're kind of like a must-have item right now. So we'll figure it out, guys, as the money comes in. I'm working pretty steady now, so thankfully finally kicked in a little late. Better late than never, I guess is the saying. And we'll go from there. I'm just gonna bank money and not spend any unless it's on definitely needed materials for the off-grid tiny house. And I'm almost thinking about selling, I don't know, maybe not, selling some of these aluminum angle iron pieces to make some cash to finish other stuff off in the tiny house. It's one of these things where, do I want to risk getting rid of that stuff to further everything, or what are we going to do here? So anyway, yeah, I'm out of here for now. And I'm going to shut off the ceiling fans because I can't have a load running in here overnight or it'll murder the battery. The nice thing about the MPPT charge controller though, it cuts everything off at the presets, and I need to go in and show you guys that. So it's basically your battery saver. That way, if there is a load on, it's on the load side of the MPPT charge controller, which I highly recommend, because then the MPPT charge controller will automatically detect and switch off all loads when it hits your parameters you got set in there. That way you don't murder your battery and then you're really screwed, right? So and also wanted to talk to you guys about batteries quick. Okay, lithium batteries are awesome, but I found out that you absolutely need a low temperature cutoff for them. Now, I'm trying to wrap my head around it. It's basically, if you try charging lithium batteries below a certain temperature, you will permanently destroy them, and that's a lot of money gone. Lead acids are the same way, but you won't have a lot of issues with lead acids, as you guys saw what I went through the last winter here with lead acid. I did lose one battery, but it was over like 10 years old. Ridiculous. That's actually really good. But that's, so I don't think I'm ready for lithium yet because I can't wrap my mind around the low cutoff switch, and how do I go about that with my existing MPPT charge controller? Am I able to program that in easily with a little temperature probe on the battery type of thing? Or what am I going to do from there? You guys let me know in the comments, and maybe I can get some better insight on that. Because I'm just dipping my feet into the water here for lithiums before I spend a whole ton of money on a decent battery bank. Now I know lithiums are superior, guys, but I need to know if it's going to survive the harsh Canadian winters here. And will my low cutoff on my current MPPT charge controller work? I'm going to take you over there before the battery dies and show you what that MPPT looks like. Then you guys can look it up for me, possibly. 1 minute left of filming. So we have, this is the MPPT charge controller, and here is the make. Okay, and it does have the temperature probe right here. Will this work as my low temperature cutoff? You guys let me know. That's the guy, that's the big boy. So let me know if that's going to work or not. Thanks.